Alright guys, here we are with another pack opening. We're going to be opening some Elestrals Frostfall. It's a first edition booster box. See the first edition here in the top corner. Um, like we said in a couple of pack openings we've done with the channel so far, we're looking to do stuff that may be less known, less popular, something that people haven't seen before. Got turned on Elestrials, as you may have heard in few other videos. Shout out to Shady Penguin. I like to watch his Then We Fights and stuff like that. Was recently watching some of his openings for Elestrials. This is a card game where he is a part owner and um, he creates the card game with A Drive from YouTube. So we want to check her out. I don't know a whole lot about it other than the few videos that I watch about like the different rarities and stuff like that. So there are stellar rares, which seem to be pretty hard to pull. They are serialized. You can get them numbered to 99, 25, or 10 is the most rare. There are reverse stellars. There's couple different holographics, I guess, from what I was seeing, and then your normal common, uncommon, rare cards, stuff like that too. So, want to get a box, check it out, put it up on the channel so you guys can kind of see it. So we'll start opening up the box here. Um, there is also a game on Steam in order to be able to play the card game. Um, doesn't work the best, I guess. It really in the tutorial too, as well, is one of the more non-functioning the way it should parts of the game. But they are working on a Pokemon style, or well, not Pokemon style, but like a normal game style where you go around and catch them as well. So it's not gonna be just cards. They did a Kickstarter and whatnot. I have been seeing a booster box from what is like the Kickstarter version of it and whatnot. So maybe you'll pick up one of those, maybe a couple other sets. I just wanted to get one for right now, see what they look like and stuff like that. See if it's something that we want to get more into. Um, it came with a box topper here. It's got a Kyra Scorch holographic. So right off rip, pretty decent looking card. Uh, kind of wish it was the other way around so we could see it without the seam running through the middle of the picture, but so, you got a full booster box here. You get 10 cards per pack. Again, first edition, marked on the bottom corner here. Kind of stiff. Nice packaging, is thick, but kind of stiff. So, get in here and we'll see what we got. Again, the most rarest cards are serialized, so we'll be looking for those. We got a fully forest, Ursula's Den, Funglo, Pelioth, really hard names to pronounce. Chilliwatt, that one's easy. Petrosail, Findust, Charcoon. And then we got a hollow of sorts here for Brontoglow and Firmine. So from what I was seeing on these, when you get a serialized card, you should be able to tell, I guess, from the holographic, it looks way different and way better than this. But down here where the card number is where I was seeing they would be serialized to that 99 or 25 or 10 if you're lucky enough to get one of those as well. Um, there are reverse stellars, which I'm hoping we'll be able to distinguish. It looked doable. It would be a lot easier if I actually knew them like I know the Pokemon, because I guess in the Stellar Hollow version of it, um, the color of the creature changes. So, and like again, like Pokemon, it would be like a shiny basically. Um, got a Cryoling, a Volcanic Forge, Giraffalora, Frostmite, Snow Waddle, Permaprog, Morprost, Frigicub, got an Infrostix, Hollow, and a Zapdos. So, got Hollow in each pack so far. These might be what they classify too, also as reverse hollows. As we get in there, it looks much like the other one where the border is also. There's supposed to be one that's kind of like a full art style. That's supposed to look a little different when you get those. Basically like a shattered glass style hollow foil you can get. Got a Platypulse, Draguna, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemesil, Smoky, Rosarios, Petrosol, Waspivy, and a Lycaris. So, one thing that I kind of know too, what I was seeing is I don't think the sets are big. So this is one of the earlier sets that they released. So there's a few other sets that have come out since. It's like, I believe it's like second, or like there's a base and then another set and then I think this set and then it goes on and on. So it's one of the earlier ones. I'm pretty sure the newer sets, this looks like it's going to be a 36 pack box. The newer sets I believe are 24 pack boxes. Basically to cut down on like the bulk aspect of it. So like a lot of these in the front, the commons and uncommons, apparently there's like a big buildup for like bulk and stuff like that because there's not the sets aren't that big. So when you get the commons and the uncommons, they get kind of repetitive. We got a Kakatoro, Bubaloon, a Frostmite again, so Snowaddle again. Got a Mount Olympus here, Tower of the Winds, Race to the Top, a Cryovern, a Hibufin, and a Vipyror. So I think we'll go down the left side of the box. We'll just continue on as we are. Then we'll speed her up for the right side of the box because a lot of the smaller common and uncommons will get kind of repetitive. Again, probably put these in like a binder of sorts, probably debut them also at our show here coming up March 7th at Rolling Thunder. Got a Narpoon, a Driflora, Island of Areola, Mountains of Boris, Fungal, Neandersloth, Panderzer, Smoky, we got a Mostacine, Hollow, and another Zapdos. So some of this new stuff that we're opening, the Chinese Elestrals, we'll see how far we get before the March show, but probably just going to look to bulk it up with the few shows that we got coming up. The KI Center this Saturday, and Resh Center coming up, and whatnot. Asia and I, we just got the one table each, so we'll have more of the normal setup that you guys are used to seeing. Do have an Ace submission coming back, the one with Ting and I, where Ting took 20, so it'll be 21 piece. So we'll be shooting that, getting that up soon. That's very close to being here. So you guys will get to see some one piece Ace graded. And then we'll have 30 more Pokemon of our own. We do have one in there that is a meaningful one that we want to get signed eventually. So that one we really don't care what the grade is, but we do got some better cards coming. I know like the promos from the Charizard UPC will be in there, so it'll be cool to see the Ace labels and stuff for those as well. We got Abominursa, Cryoling, Frostmite, Snowaddle, Mount Olympus, Panzer, Smoky, Racios, got a Loctagon, Hollow, and a Vipyror. Pretty sure these back ones are the ones that you use to, like, it's basically like an energy card, but you need them to play the game. That's how you win and stuff, from what I understand. So those are going to be super repetitive because there's only so many types of those. And I'm pretty sure it's like it's basically like getting an energy card with a character on it, I believe is how that work. Here we got Flormine, we got a Receiver's Ridge, we got Rise from the Depths, Rise to the Top, Towers of the Winds, Dratagua, Obama and Ursa, Cryoling, got a Volcanic Forge, and a Nemisail. So actually the first pack we opened without a holo in it. So not guaranteed to get a holo in every pack, it seems. These packs, when they're kind of tight, to get the top corners getting stuck on me every pack too. We got a Zaptor, which is usually at the back of the pack, so that's kind of confusing. A couple upside down here. Got a Dracadoodle, Panzer, Smokey, Racios, got Chilliwatt, Ursa Coat, Foley Forest, Ursa Den, and the Platypus. No hollow in that pack. Almost kind of wish I was left-handed the other way. I wonder if it would open better. Damage the corners. From what I was seeing as well, Elestrals is something, if you want to get into it, you can get graded with PSA. Not too sure. I've only seen PSA so far, so I don't know if Beckett CGC does it. Ace, I'm not sure either. I just found out Ace is trying to get more into sports. So a lot of the Ace graded stuff for sports is going to be soccer, but we might try to throw some American League to football, or NFL, NBA, see what it looks like too. Try that out in one of the submissions. We got a Flormine, an Arcturus, Racios, Blizzard, Ambrosia, Ursicote, Foley Forest, got Ursa Den, a Platypulse, and Dracua. So going on a little stretch here with no hollows at all. Maybe go this wide open. Well, a little bit better, I guess. We got a Levafin, Glacier, Findust, Charcoon, Scepter, Creon, Ursa's Den, Platypus, Dracua, Obama and Ursa, and Creoling. So a lot of these I'm seeing, they're getting pretty repetitive already. Gonna have multiple copies. It's kind of the way I guess you want it to be when you open a booster box. It seems for this game though too, because like Pokemon, it's got I hate going back to Pokemon because Yu-Gi-Oh is the same way too. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit, but basically there's only so many you can have in a deck, so play set. So it's nice to get, I guess, multiple so you can make decks. So you can see the point of it being somewhat repetitive too. We got a Pyroar, a Glacier, a Frigicub, Neandersloth, Morfrost, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Corbrel, Cyprong, and a Tadflow. So yeah, I believe if I understood watching Shady Penguin open it, a playset for this game is 4 cards. So every time he was talking about having a playset for a deck or whatever, he always said he wanted 4. So I'm not quite sure the rules or necessarily how to play the actual game either at this point. Like I said, it's pretty new, so I only saw one store down in Oshkosh that even runs events for it at this point. So we got a Licorice, a Dracadoodle, Ambrosia, Stoke the Forge, Rise from the Depths, Cyprong, Tadflow, Catarant, Island Aeola, and Mountains of Boris. We're looking at potentially doing some openings of some of the more popular stuff too as well. Not really sure what we're gonna do, like a Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic, Zapdos, Research, Permaprong, Morfrost, Frigicub, Folio Forest, got Ursa Den, a Platypus, a Dracuga, and Ambin Ursa. So yeah, just some of the, like, I've been noticing with Magic, they make well, I used to like playing Assassin's Creed. They got Assassin's Creed set. Thinking I'm maybe getting a box of that to open, check that out. I've been looking to try to get like the Fallout, but I hear that there's been an issue with the Fallout Magic cards, so they're not the easiest thing to get to open. But yeah, I was kind of looking at maybe doing that with Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh. I've done Yu-Gi-Oh in the past, played Yu-Gi-Oh in the past. Maybe get some boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh and rip them open. I don't know a whole lot about them anymore, but never really knew much. I usually lost when I played Yu-Gi-Oh, but we got 5 Pyroar, an Exalt Flare, Rise from the Depths, Race to the Top, Tower of the Winds, Narpoon, got a Griflora, a Frostmite, a Sawato, and a Mount Olympus. They're really going on a stretch here of having no hollows or anything of that sort. So hopefully that'll turn back around. We started out pretty hot with the hollows, but so yeah, you want to see something, we can look at getting something potentially. Just want to get something different. We got a Leova Fin, an Exalt Flare, Neandersloth, Pinguat, Cryovern, a Tadflow, a Catarant, Atlantis, a Nimbug, and an Arpoon. 3 more packs from the left side of the box. And who knows? I mean, it's tough. Who knows? Maybe the right side of the box will be crazy too. Lycurus, Caperfume, a Frigicub, Neandersloth, a Panzer, a Nemesail, a Corbrawl, a Cyphrong, a Tadflow, and a Catarant. Most of what I saw shady opening, I think, was promo packs of sorts. You gotta get like a little sticker in it. 3 packs of cards. Promo, this is pretty repetitive too, but it was only, like I said, like promo stuff, I believe. Flare Mine, Corbrum, Morblast, Frigicub, Neandersloth, Volcanic Forge, Nemesail, Corbrail, Cyphrong, and a Tadflow. Last pack for the left side. Let's start blasting through the right side here shortly. Probably just going to pull them out of the box, push it back like we did the last few packs here, easier to grab. And a Petrosail, a Findust, a Charcoon, a Draktakua, a Bamarsa, Creoling, a Volcanic Forge, a Nemesail, got a Hollow Leva Fin, and a Lycurus. So finally, last pack on the left side, got back to getting the hollows. So hopefully the right side here will be kinder to us. Again, here we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So this was a 36 pack box. Here on the side of the box, as you guys, I'm sure you can see them throughout the video too. Got different pack arts and stuff like that too. So you can just put them up as a display too if that's something you guys are interested. You know, just put the art out to display, office or whatever they have. These packs are kind of brutal, not gonna lie. Do not open easy. But yeah, so if you, again, going back, yeah, if there's something you guys want to see, we can definitely take a look at opening some other stuff. Gotta change the Prometheus hollow here. I kind of just like to stick to the stuff that is interesting to me for a different reason, I guess, because like Magic to me, not the most interesting thing in the world, but the fact that they collab with like Assassin's Creed, so you can go through and you can kind of see some of the Assassin's Creed characters and stuff like that when you play the game and stuff like that. Two the same in one pack, doubling up again. But yeah, so you go and like the Ezio's and stuff like that. I got a Huba Finn hollow. Yeah, like the Ezio's and stuff like that. You know, you can go through. They got cool. They got the no border cards and stuff like that. So kind of interesting. The Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really know a whole lot, and I got a little too hard for me to play when they started doing like synchro summons and all different kinds of summons and stuff. Just a original kind of type player, you know, like the Exodia Dark Magician, things of that sort. That's more. I get a Hollow Varaldith. That's more of the Yu-Gi-Oh! I know the original, you know, anime, watching the show and stuff like that. So Summon Skull, stuff like that. Um, but we can look at other things too. Um, try doing some Arcana. Know a lot of Disney characters growing up and everything too. Arcana I kind of looked at a little bit. Basic kind of like the Elestrals here. I mean, mainly you're chasing the enchanted foils, I believe is what they're called. We got a hollow infro sticks. Um, yeah, just kind of looking out. I don't really know much about Dragon Ball. We could try to do One Piece. I know that's getting a lot harder to get. I don't know if we'll really. I have done One Piece a little bit here. OPO4. I opened up quite a bit of that. Was trying to do a set, and then the different rarities there. I know them can be kind of hard to get. Got a Waylance hollow. So I do look forward to the upcoming Ace return with Things One Piece in there. But I really do. I have seen we have done submissions where Ting has sent some One Piece cards and they come back and they look amazing and stuff like that with the Ace labels and stuff. But I just know how hard it is to actually pull the cards that he's sending, and it's kind of crazy the amount of really good looking cards that Ting gets. Masa Scene Hollow or reverse, if that is the reverse. Um, so definitely looking forward to that. It has been a little while since we sent that submission out. Um, but if you are in the One Piece, pretty sure Ting sent like a couple of Nami cards and stuff. Usually he gives me the stuff, I gotta redo it, so ASL, when they open it, there's a certain way you're supposed to sleeve them and put them in semi-ridges and stuff like that, so I do it for him. So I get a decent look at the cards, redoing that for him before I send it out. So maybe we can look at doing some One Piece and maybe even send some One Piece of our own to Ace. Um, Locally, it's pretty much Pokemon and sports, best as I'm aware. But we do have a Magic vendor that's been coming around and working with us for our shows and stuff too. So we're looking to help him grow in the area. So if you're Fox Cities area and stuff like that, and you like coming to our shows, or you want to come to our shows, if you haven't been and found us somehow on YouTube, we do have a Magic vendor who's trying to make a run of it at our shows as well. And stop by. He's got a lot of stuff that he brings and sets up. So if you play the game, he's definitely your kind of guy too. Does have a showcase of really cool looking Magic cards, but he does have some of the smaller, bigger boxes with smaller stuff in it for making your decks and stuff to play. We go over to BB Sports, hang out with Benji at trade night after our shows. So I've been dipping into sports a little bit just so that we can participate in trade night at BB Sports a little easier. They don't really have a TCG side of the trade night right now. We're trying to help them out, get some people over there, boost up the trade night, have some fun after the show. But I have been picking up some sports cards, doing a little PC so I can participate in the trade night a little bit easier. So maybe we'll pick out a couple of sports cards next time we do an Ace submission and see how they do with like NBA and NFL cards at Ace. I do know it's an option. I've seen it in there when you go in and you fill out the cards that you're sending if you do it that way instead of simple submission. It does come up with, like Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, stuff like that. So I would anticipate that submission would take maybe a little extra time to go around because I'm sure the Ace labels aren't made for NFL and NBA as much, unless it is a super popular card. But we can definitely give that a shot. So yeah, we'll finish up the Elestrals here. Looks like the box has got some hollows on top, and she gets pretty weighted with regular cards towards the bottom on both sides so far. I do like the back of these cards. They're kind of nice. Multicolor and stuff like that. Nice little change of pace. But yeah, so we can definitely look into getting into some other things. Thinking about really did enjoy them E4 3.0 and 4.0 that we opened. Looking at maybe doing some more of that. Was going through sleeving those up, putting those in the binders to get ready for the March show, and noticed that there's probably actually quite a few cards that we're missing, even though we opened 5 boxes of 4.0 and 6 boxes of 3.0. There's a couple of rarities where we had quite a few gaps putting them in the binder. Maybe I really like the way they look and stuff like that too, so I'll look at maybe getting some more of that in. Well, maybe not necessarily a video for YouTube, but if you guys are into that, you like those videos, we can definitely shoot more videos of that too. I was looking at maybe getting some of the ETH Baby 1.0 back again. We never shot a video for that. We weren't doing YouTube at the time when I originally got those, but wow. But yeah, can definitely look at getting some more of those and doing a video with those as well. I wasn't the hugest fan of the Baby 2.0. Baby 3.0 is coming out, but we'll see what we feel at that time when we get access to that kind of stuff. Looking at doing, again, some more Chinese, Japanese potentially for Pokemon as well. Not too many people open that stuff, so definitely don't see a lot of it around here from where we are, but we can give it a run. And we got some last pack here on the Elestrals. Maybe easiest pack to open of them all. So that's some Elestrals. That's all Elestrals. Nope, here we go. And there's, I believe, what one of the full arts would look like, where kind of takes the border art around and it's still hollow. So we got some last pack magic on that one. Looks a lot different than what we have been pulling. So the hollows we've been pulling, they got the little borders. Here we don't have it, so got a nice little card to finish off in the last pack. So yeah, if you guys like the video, you want to like the Elestrials, probably look at maybe doing one of the newer sets with the less amount of packs in it, potentially. See if it's changed up any at all. Since, because like I said, this is one of the beginning sets. So do the 24 packs and whatnot, and see maybe when I was watching Shady, maybe that's what it is. Maybe this is just like I said, being at the beginning might be basic. Maybe that's why we only kind of pulled the same kind of hollow pretty much all the way through. Got to learn more about it. But yeah, I'll definitely take a look into it. Maybe going forward. If you guys like the video, please leave a like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you on the next opening. Thanks.